Bet like the pros with the world's largest sportsbook right at your fingertips. The Circa Sports app is now available in Illinois. Sports betting the way it should be. Now you can download, fund, and bet like a pro from anywhere in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com. Circasports.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
The Podcast Playground. Hooray!
You are now entering the Who's House podcast.
Nicky-licious, man. I see we were like, we just came from Fast and Furious, the movie premiere, hanging with Vin Diesel. The Rock was outside hating because he's not in the new movie.
You always got to stir things up.
And then I don't even know. And Tyrese was like trying to give us weed. It was very complicated. It was a very weird like setup. But since we're like in the mood of speeding and driving fast, we thought we'd invite Marcus Ericsson up here, man. Again.
Welcome.
Welcome
back.
Thanks, guys.
We're
Sorry,
so happy
Mark.
to
That was
have
a
you.
weird intro. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. I like it. Can you get me on the Fast and the Furious, the next one, please?
I mean,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Hey, I mean, you're a champ, might as
Yeah,
well. You know
there
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? Do you watch those movies? Do you respect
Yeah.
those
For sure.
unreal racing scenes?
I mean, it's fun, right? Like it's cool and fun and action, so I enjoy it.
They're
Yeah.
like flying midair and
Yeah.
like
It's a bit over the top sometimes, but hey.
I don't know, man. It's like like airplanes picking up cars and come on, The Rock is like bigger than life. Like he can't. I don't know how he fits in the cars. Look how small you are.
We have to make special make his cars.
Can you be muscular? Like can you be a bodybuilder and race
No.
these cars?
No, you have to be pretty slim, yeah. No big heavy muscles. That's gonna slow you down. So
Is there a regulated like weight class? Like how about you? How much do you weigh?
I'm like 160. But yeah, you don't want to be too heavy.
Really?
Weight is, it's time, right? Like you want to be as light as possible.
I mean, they're ready to like get rid of everything inside the car.
Yeah.
The last thing is they need you to be $185, 200.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
The lighter, the better.
So you gotta tell me if you were 185, 200, it would make like a serious impact on.
Yeah,
like, your
I mean,
racing.
in IndyCars, it's not too big, but it's definitely like. We're talking about hundreds of seconds, and compared to the competition is so tight. So if you can be a bit lighter, it's gonna help you. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, Nikki? You could lose by like a couple seconds.
I just know that he wants to ask you what your workout and like diet regimen is to be able to stay in that kind of shape, because we've been trying and we've had some guys come up here, race car drivers and all different kinds of athletes, but no one ever really talks about that.
I mean, he must be you a vegetarian or something, right?
No. I had a big steak last night.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
You better get rid of that, man. Shit, you better, what? Really?
No, but I have my own trainer. He does this program, and it's a lot of cardio, but upper body strength. We get all this G-force in the corners and stuff, so you need to be strong in like your neck and shoulders and your core. So it's like driving a race car these days, you need to be a top athlete. Back in the day, it was like they were, never training and partying and all that. But now it's definitely you need to be in shape to be able to drive those cars.
Is it a lot of wear and tear, especially on your body? Like,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
1,000 degrees in that car too.
It gets really hot. You get really dehydrated. Our race is like 2 hours long, and sometimes we race in 100 degrees, and then you sit in that car for 2 hours and you get completely dehydrated, and it sort of beats you up quite a bit.
So when they're switching the like the rims or the tires, they don't put a little straw in your mouth, like a little liquid or something?
We actually have like a system, like a drink
inside.
system in the car that goes through your helmet. So
Get out of here.
but it's usually that's empty after half the race if it's a hot race. So you only get like a liter in there or something. So
And you probably don't want to drink too much, because what if you have to go to the bathroom? Those races are long.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Can you put like Ciroc in there or something? Like you put like some Puff Daddy.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Huh? Somebody had to do that.
Yeah, someone's gonna try it.
Yeah, and someone's probably not here to talk about it. So
How's the upgrades this year for 2023? I heard they're upgrading the cars. I mean, usually you guys don't race in the rain,
Yeah.
but sometimes it happens.
Yeah, no, it happens sometimes, but they constantly, there is some new things this year, some tweaks on the schedule, and some tweaks on the regulations. The big one for us though is 2024. We're getting hybrid engines. That's going to be a big one for the series.
Really?
Going in that direction. Yeah, it's we're already starting to test that this year, so it's pretty cool to be sort of leading the way there.
When they regulate that, you have to upgrade your car.
Yeah,
like,
so
everyone
has to
Okay.
everyone has to have a hybrid engine from 24 onwards. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see how that works out. So get some extra electric power,
Do you think that'll change the dynamic of how these guys race and how you all kind of interact?
Yeah, I think so, because it's gonna be adding another element to the racing, and I think they haven't decided yet how exactly to implement it, but I think the driver is going to be quite a bit in control on how to use that extra electric power, and that can definitely mix things up a bit. So I'm excited about that.
I mean, this year they got rain vanes, they got rain lights now.
Yeah, got everything, man.
Because usually they stop those. Because the last time I think I was at the Daytona 500, they stopped the races, like those storms out there or something.
Yeah.
So it's like a nightmare if it happens like during like
I mean the rain,
200 miles per hour. Then
it's not ideal.
What?
You don't want that.
But you're going so fast also when it's drizzling. Do you even really notice?
Yeah.
Hydroplane.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
yeah. You don't want the tires are so built for like the dry and hot conditions. So any moisture is not going to be ideal.
What are those trucks that go out there? They look like little heat trucks or something like that.
Yeah, they go, if it's wet, they go out and try and dry the track as quick as possible. So you see them like it's like jet engines that's like blowing.
Yeah, that usually takes like an hour, right?
Yeah,
and there's like tons of them out there.
Yeah.
Like, shh.
It's pretty impressive.
Especially if I just paid $10,000 for my ticket, they better hurry the F up and dry this shit, man.
It's an all-day affair.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus Ericsson, man. He's actually on the ticket. Was that ticket a scalp ticket or the one I showed you take a photo with? Was that like bought in the streets or something? Or
it's gonna be the real ticket, man.
Yeah.
It's like 350,000 people is gonna have that ticket in their pocket on May
28th, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He even got the milk going down his head. Like,
exactly.
It's crazy, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Drinking that milk and then pouring it over you is really cool, but it's not very cool when you have to do 5 hours of interviews after it, because the last hour or so is not very pleasant. The smell is horrendous. Didn't think about that when I was pouring it all over me.
Could we get like a gallon of milk and pour it on you? Did we just talk to you for like 10 minutes, see how it is?
What about like a milk commercial? Now I'm starting to get in my marketing mind and say brand deals, more sponsorships.
I want to pour it on you. I don't care about the commercial.
No, my hair is like nasty. I could just imagine the smell and the heat. Oh no.
That was terrible.
What are the memes with this milk thing you started? It's all over like Instagram now. Everybody's splashing themselves.
Yeah, there's been some fans doing the same. Yeah, but it's funny. This tradition started quite long ago. Like some driver that won, he was like, I want milk to drink, and they were like, okay, here you go.
And it's kinky right there.
And then, it's sort of become a thing that you have to drink milk if you win the 500. So
and then is it great? Is it vitamin? Was it grade A? I don't know. What kind of milk?
I don't know, man.
Huh?
No oat milk.
2%, 2%, no 2%.
Yeah.
Oat milk might have been less smelly.
Yeah. So maybe that's the one to go for next time.
I see you guys switched out Johnson now, so now you got like at least 3 drivers that at least won the Indy 500 now. You guys are trying to cheat y'all way into.
Yeah, we got a good lineup for sure. We're gonna miss Jimmy. He's a legend, and having him in the team was really cool for the last couple of years. But we got a young kid from New Zealand, Marcus Armstrong, coming in, and then also Takuma Sato, which is a legend and won two Indy 500s. So we got a strong lineup for this year. So it's
you met Armstrong before? Like you known him from before?
No.
Oh wow! So y'all just get put together?
Yeah. So he came in. He was racing in Europe for the last couple of years. So
how was the test the other day? You came in.
It was good.
First, huh?
Exactly. I was P1, so that's a good way to start the year, right?
All right.
Is that like embarrassing to lose the test? Like,
no, to be honest, like if you do well on the test, it's really good. If you do bad, you just say, it's just testing. So like it's like one of those things. Yeah. But first race coming up next weekend, so that's gonna be exciting. Going down to Florida there for race 1. As always, start of the new season, everyone is excited, everyone is ready to go win. But I have a good feeling.
And what's that week leading up to it like?
It's, I'm going in the simulator on Tuesday, so that's, to prepare yourself. We can't test the car so much these days, so we do a lot of simulator work, which is pretty interesting. They're pretty high-tech these days, so we're doing that. And then there's a lot of media in St. Pete on Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we have practice, Saturday qualifying, and then we have the race on Sunday. So it's going to be a pretty busy week.
Practice, man. Practice is like you're racing, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's not like, you're like shooting balls or you just get like a couple, like NBA or the NFL practices. You guys are like racing. Every time you get in that car, it's a race.
100%.
You call that a practice?
Yeah, you gotta be on it.
You said you were a little disappointed last year. Like you had like, some bad starts but you had some good legendary finishes, which got you to 6th place. Like you were like mad about that, but you're still a champ though. You went to the apex. Like,
yeah, I mean, winning the 500 is the big one for sure. But then you win that, you want to win the championship as well. And in the end, there I was really looking good, leading the championship for a long time, and then it sort of fell away a little bit the last few races, and that definitely got me a bit disappointed and upset. But that sort of helped me over the winter to get even more motivated to go out there and try and win back-to-back on the 500 and then go for the championship. So it's it's the way you use that. Either you can get like beaten down by it, or you use it as motivation and fire to get you going. So I've chosen the latter there.
Is that part of it too, like being like motivated or having an attitude to get in that car? If like let's say if you're pissed off,
The mindset.
It's a lot about mindset. It's like I put a lot of focus in that mental thing, like how your mindset is, how your mental sort of strength is, and just a lot of pressure driving these cars in 200 miles an hour and wheel to wheel with other drivers. And there's so many situations in races where you have to sort of deal with things, and the mental strength then and focus and concentration and all that is things that can make or break your race and be the difference between winning or not. So
you know what I love about the racing situation, like they use like the block technique, like their homie be behind, like your teammate would be behind you and just like block off the other cars.
Shake and bake.
So that's how
He wants to say it so bad. Talladega Nights. He so wants to say it. Just say it. It's okay.
I got asked earlier today, like, which is your favorite racing movie? I'm like, Talladega Nights, of course.
Were people surprised by that? Because people think that's very cliche, right? But if it's your
like
favorite
laughing.
movie.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love that movie.
That's cool, man. I mean, you've been in those situations before where you relied on your guy to like knock somebody off or force a crash.
No,
I don't want to say that.
No, I mean,
What's wrong with you?
you can't really do that. But you definitely need your teammates to sort of help you out. Like you work together as a team, so you need to if you can get your teammates behind you and you're leading the race, it's gonna help you because they're gonna hold other guys back. But obviously you can't crash people off, but like you can definitely help each other out there. So
how do you feel after you pass a crash, or you because it could be like an inch away, like half an inch, like you just happen to just miss the accident, like
gets your heart rate going, that's for sure.
But when you see it, it's in slow mo, right? It's like
when you crash, you definitely time sort of slow down a bit, and you brace for impact and stuff like that. So it's pretty it's part of the job. You don't want to do it, and hopefully you don't do it too often, but it's definitely something that happens every now and then, because if you never crash, it means you're not on the limit. So it's sort of part of the job. But yeah, you can't do it every weekend. That's not gonna be good.
But it's still the same when you miss it, like when you're like dodging.
Yeah,
it's just crazy looking.
Sometimes,
holy.
Sometimes there's big crashes and you just like avoid getting involved in it, and it happens every now and then, and that's definitely gets your heart rate going, and yeah.
And you just have to keep going.
You gotta keep going.
Can't get distracted.
Yeah,
exactly. Who's the focal point of the drivers that you're looking at this year that's going to give you issues that you've been watching?
I don't know. It's hard to pick like one or two. It's a really competitive series this year. We're 27 cars and drivers going into the season, so it's gonna be.
Y'all don't have meetings and you're playing tapes and watching other cars like.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Well.
Nice sound effect.
Yeah. What?
Straight from LA for you.
Well, I don't know what at that chip meeting they're probably like what, you know what I'm saying? What?
Sure, we know what you're saying.
So there's no pre-planning. There's like, oh, we gotta watch out for this guy.
I mean,
or
you have to know who you're racing for
Okay.
sure, because there's some guys that's more aggressive than others, and some guys are more unpredictable than others. So you definitely have to take that into account.
So other drivers know how you drive, and you know
Yeah.
how other drivers drive
Yeah.
from driving this
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you build
it's
up
like a
that-
feeling. You have a feeling of what he might do or what he's, and then it's the same for you too.
Yeah, and you watch, like, I always watch back the races after to see what
Mhm.
you know, what other people were doing and stuff like that. So it's always about, learning your competition, I would say. Yeah.
So is it more about mannerisms than kind of the strategy of what they're going to do this time, and like you just knowing them and their, I guess not body language, but
No, but
mannerisms
yeah,
and
yeah,
patterns?
you do. Yeah, some guys would, do some grace on stuff, and some will be very fair with you, and like some drivers are doing different things than others, and you need to take that account when you're going 200 miles an hour side by side with someone. You wanna know if you can trust that guy or not.
Oh wow, man! Is it good to be unpredictable too? Like
A little bit, yeah, because you want to be a bit that other people.
but that's risky though to take those
Yeah.
kind of like switch ups.
for sure. But
Yeah.
you want other guys to be a bit, I want
Shocked.
to back off from this guy. So it's a fine line.
I mean, seeing a lot of like brawling going on, like with teams and stuff. Like it's kind of
Not too
hilarious.
much. Yeah.
Is everyone pretty respectful in the community?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
say so. Yeah, it's like we're fighting hard on track, but off track, it's not so many fights.
I mean,
good.
usually it happens after a crash, and it's like a rivalry versus a rivalry, or they
Yeah.
blame each other. Yeah, it's like-
that's usually what happens. Yeah,
And you guys don't snitch on each other. These guys are like strippers, man. They don't strip. They don't snitch on stuff. You know
Great,
what I'm saying?
really nice
you know, strippers
analogy.
strippers don't snitch on who they sleep with. Rappers, like if a basketball player comes in, they don't talk about like NBA. They don't talk about it. So
No,
you
but
guys,
they go at it. It's like
What?
more like, don't you feel like the owners of the teams probably go at it more? Like they're more pissed off than the actual.
yeah.
Like you guys are just there. You're like, we did it. We're having a good time.
Yeah,
Celebration
kind
after.
of. Yeah, you sort of. Yeah, you drivers, we're all in the same position there, and we all try and win. Whereas the owners has to be like a bit more responsible, I guess. So
but you gotta hear the commentators. Like the next, they be like, "Oh, here we go!" Like because it don't happen often.
yeah,
It just looks crazy. Like they be like, "Whoo."
You should commentate. I think we should try and get you on a live,
Like,
some kind of, even a Twitch feed or something.
I got fired the first day. I'm like, where? And he went, where? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do know what you're saying.
that would be fun.
He's the one that told me in his country, like he's never been to like a hip hop concert, but in his country Snoop Dogg got harassed.
Yeah,
for-
he
for-
got
for-
arrested for smoking weed
Yeah,
in
yeah.
in the nightclub
That's crazy, yo.
in my hometown. Yeah.
Damn, that's the only time, huh?
Yeah, he only came once, I think, Snoop, and he was like, "That's
That's
not
it.
that's not my style."
Where are you from? Like it starts with a K, right?
Yeah, I'm from Kumla, but
Kumla. What
yeah,
is that, yo?
It's like 2 hours from Stockholm.
What's over there? Like llamas and stuff? Like
No, we have the biggest prison in Sweden. That's pretty much all we have.
like the tallest person alive.
No, the biggest prison.
Prison.
Oh,
He blocked that right out.
I was like, they got a tall ass motherfucker over there. Who's that?
He's like, Guinness Book of World Records here? No. You know.
Yo, but I heard the prisons are nice out there, man. They treat everybody
Yeah,
nice.
they're very nice. Yeah.
They give
Nice
you
and
like-
big.
No, they give
Like
you
a
like
5-star hotel.
yeah, they give you yogurt and stuff. Like you churn your own
Sure.
butter,
Oat milk.
free shoes.
Oat milk,
Oh
yeah.
no, that's Holland. I got that messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, isn't that the same when they
What?
churn the butter? They be like,
It's like Pennsylvania, I think. It's here.
"What's your how's your music upgrade over there?" Because
Well,
you on Eminem's channel, man. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not that much into hip hop, but you've
Yeah.
tried to change me into hip hop, But
Well, no, you could bring
got
me
some-
down to your world.
we got some good Swedish hip hoppers actually.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
okay.
put me up on it. Give me
I
like
don't
2-3
know.
names. Give me one name. One of your homies be bumping it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I'm not.
Can I
big
Google
hip-hop.
top 3 Swedish rappers and then
Yeah,
most
yeah, go
likely
for it.
it'll come up?
Okay, there's one. He's called Petter.
Pet-
I even know him, Petter.
Petter.
Petter, but he raps he sings in Swedish,
Oh, so he has a Swedish dialect.
but
Like,
he's really good.
get
But think
outta
about
here.
Eli Manning, not big into hip hop, but
Yeah.
then they got him in front of a microphone
Oh,
and
yeah.
he did a whole rap. Maybe that's what we
Really?
need you to freestyle.
Yeah,
I
there you
feel
go.
like that would be
does-
kind of iconic.
How does Petter sound? Like do you know?
Petter,
you-
he's really good.
well, how does the song go? How does the song go? Do you remember? You got no choice now.
I'm a bad singer.
You don't have to
bro.
sing it. Just give me like the words.
But I don't even remember now.
Well, wouldn't it be
Oh,
cool?
you got it? You got it?
What
All
if we got you in like a music video? Would that be cool? Like
Yeah.
celebrating your win, popping bottles, doing the whole celebration
Yeah,
in
bring
some
it
kind of
on,
hip hop.
yeah.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're gonna
bring
figure
me.
it out.
I'll come with my car. Like line up.
I like it.
there.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds like a nursery.
I was thinking a little lullaby-ish. This is a little vibey.
Hey.
Okay.
I like this right here. It's like a little reggae
Yeah,
type
that
feel, right?
reggae.
The whole
Yeah.
squad here is like, this is not you. They're like,
That's
no.
Eminem would respect this right here.
Yeah. Maybe we can get him in like an Eminem collab video.
I mean, Marcus Ericsson could do it. You know, he's the champ.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
This
We're
is what
just
you listen
manifesting
to
here.
while you driving. Like,
I mean, this is good, right? I like it. You don't like?
it sounds really
So
good.
it's not good.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
have to
what
play
we're
this,
listening
yo.
to. Okay, so
Yo,
that's what we're listening to there.
Yo, we're having a whole Swedish hip hop mix all day today.
We
Because
should
of
mix
Marcus.
it into some of the, yeah.
Oh my God, man! Is this a dumb question? Do you eat Swedish fish? I mean, is that stupid? Is that a dumb, stupid?
We don't have
question?
Swedish fish in Sweden.
Nah,
Because it's
come on.
Americanized.
Yeah.
Wiz-
Come
It's
on,
like-
man!
They
Come
have-
on!
I came to America and it's like,
What
they're
is
like,
this?
do you like Swedish fish? And I'm like, what is Swedish fish? And they're like, what?
Did you ever try them?
Yeah, but now I eat them. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
okay.
they're good.
It's like you're telling me there's no Santa, man.
Yeah.
Damn, there's
Yeah.
no.
I know.
Sponsorship. Where's the team?
Yeah.
Who wants me to do the marketing and brand deal?
Yeah, get the Swedish fish on your car,
Yeah.
man.
But you have
Yeah.
a chocolate sponsor.
I have a chocolate. Yeah, chocolate
That's
milk.
pretty cool. Oh, chocolate milk.
Yeah,
Chocolate milk, is that okay?
yeah. There you go.
I
There's
mean,
the
he
milk
pours-
thing.
he pours
Chocolate
milk
milk.
on his- on
Was
his-
it chocolate milk that you poured on yourself?
No, I wish it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Chocolate milk.
I don't
fan.
know.
I think
that.
chocolate milk would be a little too kinky. That's why you gotta keep it just white milk.
What's the difference besides chocolate?
I don't. It's because chocolate is used for like when you love
So
and
is
romance.
that a, okay. Is that a
Yeah.
Swedish chocolate?
Yeah,
sponsor?
it's
Okay.
Swedish
We
hot
gotta try
chocolate
that.
milk,
Can we
yeah.
get that imported here?
Everyone wants to try it, but like they don't have it here yet.
Is it
But
way better than our chocolate
bring,
here?
I can bring some like.
I'm gonna hold
don't,
you to
don't
that.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm gonna be
but,
DMing you
yeah.
on Instagram like,
Yeah.
where's the chocolate?
So who are you cool or more closely with in the team? Is it Scott? Is it?
Yeah, so I'm pretty close with all my teammates.
Oh,
First,
y'all hang
Scott,
out and stuff like
Scott
that?
and Alex, and these. Yeah, I've got two new ones now as well. But
Mm.
like Scott and Alex, we get along well. But I have a fellow Swede as well in the IndyCar series, Felix Rosenqvist. So
Oh, wow.
we hang out a lot as well. We live like 5 minutes from each other in Indianapolis, so we hang out quite a bit.
Takuma is like Japanese, right?
Yeah.
he's
He's cool.
He be saying all kinds of arigato and stuff like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Choto, you know what I'm saying?
I lived 1 year in Japan.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
There you go.
choto. Oh, okay, wow. I like this guy, man. This guy, I didn't even expect all this stuff. We got milk all over our bodies and
Yeah.
Swedish rap.
That's
now
the
we got
celebration,
Japanese.
I guess,
like,
now. It used to be champagne and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
it's milk?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right.
You know what you got to do
Champagne
now?
is old.
If you lived in Japan, you need to get a Pocky sponsorship now, like
Yeah.
to dip
Yeah.
it in
Love
the
Pocky.
milk.
Okay, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I got addicted to that stuff, the strawberry and the vanilla
Yeah, but he
ones.
has a
Yeah.
chocolate sponsor already.
So get the chocolate Pocky.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, but we could maybe do a
Yeah.
collaboration.
Yes, a collab. Look at us just like,
there you go.
we're so savvy, this group.
In the click now, is there secrets like you don't tell? Like, I mean, I know every car is regulated, but is there
Spill
like,
them. Share them with
Yeah.
us.
is there any like technical secrets or any new
No.
form of technology?
I
that's
think the thing with IndyCar series is like everyone got the same car, so
Yeah.
it's like it's more down to the driver to be the best driver, and working with your team and have a like good relationship with your engineers and mechanics. So that's what I'm working on now in the off season to like build that relationship and work on being the best version of myself and the best driver I can be to beat everyone else because it's so close in the IndyCar series. So
What's the average time limit? Is like 1 second or
yeah,
is it
like usually the whole field is covered by like a second on the like timing sheets and stuff.
so
It's
at the
pretty-
stops, like a good stop would be what, like
a good stop is like
10 seconds?
no like 6
15?
seconds, 6 7.
6 seconds.
Wow.
And then we refuel
Holy
refuel the car and change all 4 tires in like 6 seconds.
That's crazy. We should go be
What?
pit crew for a day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
You're
that be
right.
so fun?
We'd be like, we'd be fired. It'd be over for us, man. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Are these people human?
No, they're pretty crazy.
How do I apply for a job like that?
I can hook you up. I know a few
Yeah,
people.
right. I get fired.
Can you
immediately.
imagine? That's got to be so intense. That's awesome.
I work for Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He got a car out
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say he's got a team in NASCAR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Bubba?
Oh yeah, Bubba is racing there. Yeah, Bubba Wallace.
Oh,
Bubba
I didn't know
Wallace.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why, because I went there to hang out with the president, but they had him in like that's when COVID. I guess it was the
okay.
first race after COVID.
In a
Yeah,
bubble.
yeah.
But Mike was in a bubble, so you can imagine like you're seeing like the blackest hero ever, and you can't like touch him. I'm like, no, COVID. I was so bad at COVID that day, man. And Mike is looking at me like I'm a weird groupie or something. Like it was so embarrassing, man. Yeah, what celebrities have you met in that you hung out with,
Oh.
or you were like, wow, this guy come up to me, I'm the champ, and he wants to say take a picture of his kids and stuff.
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm a big hockey fan, so I like meeting hockey players. It's a big thing
Oh,
for me.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, but
They have similar
Swedish,
celebrations.
you know Swedish House Mafia?
Yeah, of course.
So I got to meet them last year actually. And
That's
I was
gangster.
hanging out with them in backstage on a concert.
Didn't they split up? You got
They
them
split
together.
up, but I got them together.
Oh, that's good. That's cool. I was like, you got
Reunited.
half of them or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
No, so they're playing now. They were on a tour this winter.
Oh, that's cool.
So if I need a ticket or something, I could just holler at you.
For sure.
My
Give me a
God,
call.
man, Jesus, man.
He's like, I will never ever vouch for you ever, but sure.
What would be like the ultimate wish for you this year? I don't want to say goals because it's so unpredictable racing. Sometimes it's luck. You can win by luck.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's it depends what.
Where
your
you want to see
competitor-
yourself this year?
I mean, the big goal for me is to go back to back on the 500.
Mm.
It's been 20 years since someone did that, so
Wow.
it's that would be pretty.
So let's
pretty
go.
huge.
I got hookups there. We could
Yeah,
go watch them.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
Yeah, you need to come to the 500.
Yeah.
The 500
We
is
gotta
like
do it.
unreal.
Yeah, I never went to that one before.
It's crazy.
I'm almost-
350,000 people at the same place.
What?
It's unreal.
No way.
Now that's
It's
cool.
crazy.
Is Pitbull performing this year or something?
No, Shaq.
Shaq is DJing.
Oh,
He's
now we
DJing.
can definitely go.
Yeah.
We can definitely go. We were just with him in Super Bowl.
There you
Oh,
go.
we're going.
Yeah.
Shit, he's there. Send him to Sweden. He'll
Pretty
definitely
cool.
be the tallest fucking person out there.
He ain't getting into the car, that's for sure. He's too big for that.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming.
Yeah,
now
you have
we're...
to come.
That's
yeah.
amazing, man. All right, so let's get it popping. I know Formula One is going to be in Vegas this year, so
Yeah.
that's going to be.
Yeah.
Are you going to be out there hanging out, like
I
chilling?
might go there. Yeah, it's
First
gonna
time
be
in
pretty
Vegas.
crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
They're
actually.
charging like 10,000-15,000 for like.
I saw that one of the hotels they have like a $1 million package. You
I
get
saw
like
that
a
too.
suite and something.
Yeah,
Better be a
because-
good
nice.
suite.
because of the view, right, and everything, the location.
I hope there's a view with that price.
And the Super Bowl is there, so it's like, yeah.
Oh, next year Super
Yeah,
Bowl's
so
going
it's
to be there.
all, Vegas is going to be
That's
out of here.
Crazy.
Because I DJ all the corporate parties and cool stuff over there. So let's see what's up, man. Maybe I could get down with your team, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Official
man.
DJ? What?
Why not?
No, but come to the 500. It'll be fun. Hang out with Shaq and watch some good racing.
So
I think that should be on your list.
And we're gonna be so we got to get those binoculars now. To
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To check him
gonna
out.
be
Yeah,
official.
you know what I mean. He's fast as hell too, by the way.
I would think so. I mean,
I'm just
By
testing.
the
I was,
way,
test, I was
by the
testing
way.
her. I was testing her.
you wanted me to say, really? Like, how fast?
Transitioning to Formula One. I mean, you used to be in Formula One. Going back there, you would never go back there.
I mean, never say never, but I'm really happy where I am now. Like I love
You're
being.
more happy there, huh?
Yeah, I'm really like enjoying the IndyCar series
Mm.
and being here. It's really fun and like the competition in the IndyCar series. I think is so fun that everyone has got the same chance in a way.
Mm.
Whereas in F1 is so much about if you're in the right car or right team. So it's I mean I still love F1. I think it's awesome, but I feel a bit like I've done that and now I'm on my next chapter in my life and my career.
I know F1. You see all the Arab people and shit, and billionaires, and people don't care if they lose. I
Yeah,
never saw
it's
nothing
a good
like
time,
that.
though.
It's so big and it's so much more than a sport, you know.
This guy came like 38th place. He's like happy and stuff. Like what? You what?
What's better than that? Not being miserable? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
And there's higher points too, right? Like your point spread is higher in Indianapolis.
Yeah. That's right.
Man, Marcus, man, you taught us about, he gave us a lot of pointers today.
You have to check out. We're doing this new docu-series as well. That's coming out this year. It's leading up to the 500.
Where's it going to be on?
100 Days to Indy is called, and it's going to be on CV Networks.
CV Network.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta check that out.
CW Network, sorry.
Oh, CW. Okay.
CW.
CV. I was like, what's that?
CW. Sorry, CW.
I was like, we're learning new stuff. Okay, so CW Network. All right, we gotta check that out.
It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. Behind the scenes, seeing the drivers, personalities,
arguments, and all kinds of stuff.
Exactly, getting into each other. It's gonna be cool.
Who cries on there?
I don't know.
Whose driver cries like crazy?
Watch
I don't know.
Huh?
You gotta watch
I think
it, man.
McLaren did that last year when they did like a BTS behind the scene type situation. But this one is more
This one is like gonna follow the series. It's gonna be really cool.
They shot it like crazy.
Yeah, they've been filming a lot now, and they're gonna film here the next few.
They're still filming.
Yeah, it's still filming. I think the first episode is end of April coming out.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
CW Network.
Yeah,
I'm glad I paid my bill. I can check it out. You know what I'm saying? I got the app on the fuzz zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nikki,
on the go.
Anything you want to ask him, Nikki, before you disappear? Because you're like a race car chick.
Well, no, okay, this is a question. A lot of people are asking us because we're like, all right, we're going to interview him. How do you pick your own, like, car, not your racing car? Like, now that you've raced, you've been in Formula One, you're in the Indy, how do you decide what kind of car you want? Like a regular, just everyday car?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to give a boring answer. They give me a car. Like, Honda is my, my manufacturer, so they give me a car, which is awesome, though.
Yeah,
but it's like,
that's amazing.
You want to drive a Volvo and shit? What the fuck, man?
I was just saying, I would love to, if someone gave me a car, I'd be like, Audi who? $700 payment, goodbye. It sounds great to me.
I drive a Lambo Performante, which is like super out of here.
Pretty cool.
But what the hell do you have any luxury like goals or anything like? You don't care about that.
I mean,
I
want to have a G-Wagon.
Oh, like like the loud ones. They're so loud. It's not like lions out there. Like
a Brabus.
Those
rare ones.
They're cool.
Oh, I know.
She's one of those gold diggers.
I used to work with Dwight Howard, and we were selling a Brabus, and it was like crazy. No, we were selling his car, and he.
Why you gotta say Brabus though? Like there's other versions.
That's the kind of G-Wagon it was.
Yeah, the highest freaking version.
That's what we were selling. It was his car. He's like, get rid of it for me. Okay, it's my job.
What kind of groupies are out there now? Like, they're so beautiful. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Like,
there's no groupies. I have my girlfriend here.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about like groupies. Period. Like they're like bad as hell. Like they have the baddest women. When I went there, I was like, I'm not getting no girls here. Look how
beautiful she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm not getting no girl like that.
Because
I was like, where the regular chicks at?
We have the faces for radio. That's why.
Yeah, but there's no girls like that over there. Like you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do feel like NASCAR wives and like race car wives, Indy, Formula
wives.
One.
When you go
wives,
to
girlfriend, wags, whatever. I feel like they're way more beautiful than any other sport.
I know that when you go to these races, they're so beautiful that I know I'm not gonna get them. I have to be like born. I have to be a trust fund N-word, or I got to be like a black trust fund baby, or I got to be like super rich. And the girls are like gold. They're like glowing and Barbies and stuff like that. Like I don't know, man. It's a tough thing over there.
Magic of racing. Yeah.
Or you gotta be like an old white guy. If you're like 80 and you like established,
that's
you
the
like
Kentucky Derby though. It's a little different.
Drake was there. Shit.
I know. I'm just saying. The most beautiful girls are there.
I don't know, man. You guys are lucky, man. I got to deal with this hip hop bullshit, like hood rats and all this stuff. Fucking losers, man. This is the world I live. That's why I DJ with Calvin Harris and stuff like that. So I got like
cool.
I got like a little balance.
Cool, pretty cool.
Swedish House Mafia, I never met, but I know almost every DJ because I DJ now. But I do DJ at Hakkasan. So anytime you and your beautiful, amazing wife want to come and turn up with me, safe,
manifesting,
rich people, everybody turn up. Hakkasan, pick a property, I got you.
Okay, good.
You know what I'm saying?
Deal.
We got the Vegas plug.
I'll do a country set or Swedish set, whatever you want, man. I'll hook it up. But we gotta do it quick though. Everybody's popping.
What kind of music are you listening to?
No, he said
just
it.
assuming.
Country.
But
no country.
He didn't say country.
No.
He's a race car driver.
See? People think we only like hip hop because we're on a hip hop station. Okay, what kind of music are you listening to? What's getting you hyped up for these races?
I do like Swedish House Mafia. I think they're really good.
So like house music.
Yeah, house is good. I do like punk rock.
Oh, okay.
And rock.
Okay, like what? Like Paramore or like who?
No, I don't know. Like I like Green Day.
Okay.
Offspring is good.
Yeah.
That kind of music.
Got some cool points right there.
Yeah.
He's almost in Tupac range.
Warped Tour, those days.
He's getting near Tupac. He's almost there. You know what I'm saying? If there would be a rapper I would bring up, who would you pick more? Would you pick like Bow Wow or would you pick like Biggie Smalls?
Wait, what?
All right, we're out of here. It's time to go.
Right.
It's time for us to get out of here, man. Yo, Marcus Ericsson, anytime you want to come on my show and risk your career, it's all good, man.
I enjoy it. Thank you, bud.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get out of here, Nikki. Well.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and WIKID will release Houdini this month.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.